Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we're going to have a look at the Secret Pawntoon. It's a little boat that doesn't appear on the map, so it doesn't help you look for it or try and mark it. And in the recent update that Fortnite has released, you will actually see that this has now become very overpowered. I'm talking 3 agents chest, loot drops. It's a very interesting place to go to. And in theory, you should be winning every game when you land there. So have a look, drop a like if you enjoy this one, and let's see how it goes. I'm not very confident, but let's see nonetheless. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's nowhere on the map. However, it is close to that point. You guys can see it just behind the blue. So let's dive out here. Let's hope we don't get challenged too much, and see how much loot we can actually get out of. The problem with this is that it is very far from the route, obviously being on a random place outside of the island. So you'd have to be quite quick. You need to loot up, get what you need, and then you need to obviously get back into the game with the stack of loot that you've got. Luckily, there is a boat that's attached to the boat, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get back into the zone, obviously depending where the zone is. And I just want to try and get this timing right so that I don't mess it up completely. Once we land on the boat, it's pretty simple from there, guys. There's slurp jars, there's agent's chest, there's whatever. So you just have a quick look around. Make sure, just go past it, have a look back, just make sure nobody else is there following you in, and you get started, right? So on the tip here, we've got a regular chest. You can get a decent green looking AR there. Right, so here's agent's chest number 1. So we open this up, and we've only got blue. We've got blue AR, blue rapid fire, chug splash. And then we'll move across. We go down first. There's a loot chest. So obviously in a loot chest you're guaranteed a launch pad. So we got a launch pad, we got a purple bolt action, some shield potions, crash pad. Above that, second agent's chest. And in there we've got purple pistol, another crash pad. You got your slurp jars rather, so let's break those up. So obviously after you break those, that's 10 health. So the good thing about this, there's enough jars on here so you can actually leave with 100 shield without having to take any minis, any chugs, anything like that. Right, so here's another chest here. So that's 2 chests and 2 agents chests so far. Right, so let's just take let's take the tack for now. Right, there's a fridge. Here's more slurp jugs. So once we got to hit these up, right, just some ammo boxes, so that's 2 ammo boxes as well in addition to what we've already got here in the fridge. Let's see here, got 2 floppers coming out here. Alright, now moving upwards, we've taken another 2 slurps, so this will get us on 80 when this is done. Alright guys, unfortunately when you do break this chest, when you open this chest, this is now chest number 3, everything falls down, but there's nothing special. And there's another 3 here, so in theory it's enough to put you up to 110 if we actually had 110 shield. Alright, so look at this, so it's a 3rd chest, so it's 3 agent chests, 3 normal chests. That one also falls to the ground, so we should maybe just build a ramp there. Alright, so more chug splash, and this is a bunch of blues. Alright, so we got a bunch of blues out of this, and a purple bolt action. It's not the worst loadout, probably not the best you could get. Remember, this is all random, so not too bad. Alright, so then what you basically do now is you can loot up if you want. Like I said, you don't want to take too long. If you can look in the top right, you're completely out of the area. It's not even on the map. But you guys can also see here, for those of you that are interested in positioning, I don't know if this works in arena, we'll still try that out. But for those of you that are interested in position, look at this. By the time we haven't even finished looting it, we're already top 50. So probably doesn't mean much in the bigger scheme of things right now. But yeah, this is pretty solid. So after we've hit up here, you can see a lot of things are being left behind. So there's a couple of mushrooms, a couple of guns, the floppers are staying behind. So you could probably walk out of here easily with about 400 wood, 300 metal. There's not a lot of brick here, so that is a bit of a negative, but apart from that, it's pretty solid. You guys can see I've hit the 300 mark now on the metal. I'm close to 350 and just under 300 on the wood. So you can basically keep going and destroying the whole boat, but let's head out. Got quite a distance to cover. As you guys can see, it's completely on the west side, and we're stuck on the east, so we're going to have to drive around. Alright guys, so while we're driving, you can always just have a look and take a look at what's going on around you. If there is anything interesting, there's a whirlpool there to the right. So the water has subsided quite a lot, which is in this case not a good thing, because now we've actually got to drive around the island, and it could take us a while to get there. However, we can just use the boost on the boat, see where we're going. Alright guys, so on the newest update, obviously we've seen the water dropping and more locations are coming out, so we're going to be doing that in the future. Another thing we've also, if you guys haven't seen yet, I did a trial and test on roadie's drops at the authority. Stay tuned, I'm going to do more of those. I've been asked to do some more of those, especially for the non-gifted players such as myself. You guys can see we've still got a long way to go. And so we'll definitely be doing some of those. Hopefully here we can just take this path down here. So we'll be doing more of those. I'll be checking other content creators, seeing what they've done, looking at their routes and drops, can showcase and test them. And from there we can actually take a look and see if it works. Again, these guys that put these stuff out there are top class players. Most of them are in champs and further, qualify for World Cups and those type of things. So we got some damage on the shark there, and he got his revenge. So yeah, again, the theory behind the videos, especially those ones going forward, is what happens when the non-mechanically gifted players actually try to do those drops. Will we have the same success as what those guys have? And so far, I'd call it a success in terms of the drops, but not really a success in terms of the results. So sometimes we get out with what we need, however we don't really get out with a win. So that's for you to decide. Does it make it a good drop or a bad player? But irrespective of that, you're still going to get the win. So could the drops have improved or not? So obviously these are things that we can discuss going forward as we're driving away from the storm. Alright guys, so we're coming up here now to landmark. Someone's taking a crack at me and has actually hit me. Can you believe that? Alright, let's see if we can blow him up. Alright, there he is. Let's see, I've always wanted to do this with a boat. I missed again. Yeah, he's coming for me now. Alright, let's see. The storm's behind him, so oh my goodness. Alright guys, so that was obviously not the best result, but yes, that's the new Pawntoon. Great POI, and stay tuned for more videos. Cheers.